Dear students, welcome to everyone. I think all of you study regularly at home. Today, I want to recall about angles and their types. In class 5, you had learned about angles and their different types. Students, be ready with pen and papers. If you don't know the definition of angles and their different types, note this. Today, I want to discuss about the topics angle, naming an angle, interior and exterior of an angle. This is my 7th video. After this video, I send you some selective questions and answers through class 6 maths WhatsApp link. Students, if you have any doubt questions, you can ask me through the class 6 maths combined WhatsApp link. Now, there is a question: what is an angle? An angle is made up of two rays that have the same end point. The end point at which the two rays meet is called the vertex of the angle. Each of the rays that form the angles are called the arms of the angle. Now, students, what have I told you just now? This is an angle. In this angle, OA is one ray and OB is second ray. If two rays combine or fix at this point, say O, then the two arms or two rays or two sides form an angle. So, the name of this angle is what? Angle AOB or BOA. Here, rays OA and OB having the same initial point O form an angle denoted by angle AOB or BOA. OA and OB are the arms of the angle. O is its vertex. OA and OB are called arms of the angle or sides of the angles, and O is called vertex. So, vertex is the common point of two arms. Now, the symbol of an angle is this one. Now, naming an angle. An angle may be named in three ways: with three letters method, single letter method, or numerical method, or a small letter method. So, in three letter method, this angle name as angle AOB or BOA. So letter O, that means vertex of the angle, always keep in middle of the other two letters. That's why AOB or BOA. Next, at vertex point, you have to mention the angle. Here, vertex is O, therefore name of the angle is O. So numerical method is numbers. So this angle's name is 1. So this angle is known as 1. Or this angle, its name is suppose small letter C. That's why this angle is known as angle C. So to naming an angle, we have to use three methods: 3 letters method, single letter method, numerical or small letter method. Students, another definition of angle, it is formed by rotation of a ray about its endpoint. Rotation of a ray about its endpoint. Let a revolving line or ray OA start rotating from the initial position or starting position OA about the point O until reaches the final position OB. Then we observe that an angle AOB is described by a rotating ray with O as vertex and its arms OA and OB. Now, interior and exterior of an angle. Consider a ray OA keeping O fixed and rotate arm OA to a position OB as shown in the figure. As the arm goes over to OB, this arm goes over to OB, it covers a certain region of the plane shown shaded in the figure. Angle AOB can be divided into 3 groups. Point which lies within the shaded region. These are shaded region, point P and point S within the arm of the angle produced indefinitely. That is the interior region of the angle. Next, point which lies on the arms of the angle. These points, that's point B, point A, point O, point Z and point A, lie on the arms of the angle produced indefinitely. So these points are lie on the angle. Next, the points R and Q lies outside of the angle. What is interior region? The part of the plane which is within the arms of an angle produced is called the interior of the angle. This part within this arm OA and OB are the two arms within this region. When this ray extended to infinity, OB extended to infinity, within this arm, these regions is known as interior regions. What is exterior region? The part of the plane which is outside the arm this part of an angle produced indefinitely is called exterior of the angle. The part of the plane which is outside the arms of an angle produced indefinitely is called the exterior of the angle. The interior of AOB, that means this region, together with the angle itself, is called the angular region AOB. The magnitude of an angle. The measures of an angle or its size depends upon the amount of opening between its sides. An angle AOB has measured denoted by B or an arc of a circle drawn in the inside regions. The magnitude or size of an angle is the amount of rotation of the line measured in degrees. The magnitude does not depend upon the length of the arms of an angle. Unit of angle. What is the unit of angle? Unit of angle is degree. Now what is called degree? When suppose there is a circle, this circle has a center O. With O as a center, these rays rotate about the vertex O. About the vertex O, this ray is rotate. When it's complete one turn or one revolution, it's called complete angle. An arm or a ray rotates about the vertex O, it completes one turn or one revolution with respect to O, then it is called complete angle. That means a circle divided into 360 equal parts. Any circle divides into 360 equal parts. So one part is known as 1 degree. I repeat it again. Any circle divided into 360 equal parts and one part is known as 1 degree. Here is a circle whose center is O, and this circle first we have to divide into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Every part is known as quadrant. It is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Between two radii, this part is 1 quadrant and 1 quadrant equal to 90 degree. Here is 0. From here to there is 90 degree. This quadrant 90 degree, this quadrant, second quadrant 90 degree, third quadrant 90 degree and fourth quadrant also 90 degree. Just like all the circles when we divide here 180 degree equal parts, 270 equal parts, and here 360 degree. So from 0 to 10, these parts divides into 10 equal parts, and this angle, this amount of angle is known as 1 degree. So units of angle is degree. Students, today you have learned about what is angle, degree of angle, or unit of angle is known as degree, interior and exterior of an angle, and naming an angle. So let us practice through exercise. Now first question is, give 3 examples of angles from your environment. Three examples of angle from your environment. So this is the pencil compass. Just like there is a divider, because it forms an angle, because this arm and these arms fix here, this knob, therefore this make an angle. So divider of an angle. Adjoining figures of 2 fingers. This is an angle, this is an angles, this is an angles. Corner of the board, there is an angle. Corner of the door, corner of the windows, etc. are example of angles from your environment. Question number 2. Find out the incorrect statements. An angle is formed when we have 2 rays with a common endpoint. This is one ray and this is other ray. Suppose common endpoint is this one. This is number 1. 2 segments with a common endpoints. What is called segments? 2 line segment. This is a part of the line, therefore called segment. Suppose this is A, B, C. AB is a segment and AC is a segment. This is 2, a ray and a segment. This is ray and this is segment. Suppose X, Y, Z. An angle is formed when we have 2 rays. 2 rays. Suppose this is OA, OB. This angle 1, this angle 2, and this angle 2, this angle 3. This angle AOB or angle 1 is formed by 2 rays OA and OB. Therefore, first statement is correct. A common endpoint, and common endpoint is what? O. Therefore, first statement is correct. 2 segments. AB is a line segment and AC is a line segment. Therefore, form an angle BAC. This angle name is AOB. AOB. This angle is BAC. This angle is YXZ. So two segments with a common endpoints AB and AC. Common endpoint is A. Therefore, statement 2 is also correct. A ray and a segment with a common endpoint. This is a ray and this is a segment. Ray name is XY and segment name is XZ and they form an angle. Therefore, all the three statements here are correct. Find out the incorrect statement, sub question B. The angle XYZ can also be written as number 1 XYZ. Yes, this is correct. ZYX. This is also correct. This vertex point is Y. This point or this letter you have to written at the middle. Here Y is written in the middle of XZ. Here Y is written in the middle of XZ, either in this directions or opposite directions. So angle XYZ is the correct statement. Angle ZYX, this is the correct statements, or sometimes it known as a single letter, that is angle Y. This angle is known as angle Y. Therefore, this statement is also correct. Angle ZXY. But the angle in the vertex at Y, therefore this statement is incorrect. Question number 3. Is the vertex of an angle in interior? Answer is no. In the interior. Question 3. Is the vertex of an angle in the interior? Answer is no. Why? So what is interior? Within the region within the arms or ray, this part is called interior. This part is called interior region of an angle. But what is vertex? Vertex is the common point. This point is on the ray, is on the angle. It is, this vertex is not interior region. It is, this vertex is on the angle. It is a boundary of the angle. So this point is on the boundary. This point is boundary. This point is boundary, or on the angle. Like this, this point is also on the angle. It is not interior of the angle. Question number 4a. Use 3 letters to name each angle. Here is a figure. Here there are 3 angles. One angle name is angle RST. Vertex is O. Therefore, this angle 1, this angle 2, and this angle is 3. Therefore, first angle name is angle RST. This is a 3-letter measure. Second angle is angle TSU, and third angle is RSU. This is the 3-letter methods of naming this figure. There are 3 angles are there. Why cannot you use angle S to name one of the angles? There are 3 angles are there. 3 angles we cannot name as angle S, because on writing one of an angle as angle S means any of the angles mentioned in part A. If you write instead of naming like this, if you write angle as, you have to mention any of the angles, not definite angle. Therefore, you cannot write angle as to name one of the angles. Why? On writing one of angle as means any of the angles mentioned in this figure. Dear students, we have discussed about the topic angles, naming of angles, interior and exterior of the angles, and unit of angles. After this, I have done some questions which are related to angles. Now you have to do the exercise 10b. My book is old one. According to my book, exercise 10b is related to angles. You have to do all questions. Dear students, if you have any doubt questions, you can ask me through the class 6 maths combined WhatsApp link. After this video, I send you some selective questions and answers through class 6 maths WhatsApp link. Now, thank you. Goodbye to everyone.